Do you think we could get shirts like this made for us? I would wear a Susannah Calen.
I would wear a CA2 shirt.
Shirts
Heck
in.
yes.
Yeah.
Heck yes. What's up, everybody, from our AT&T MLS studios in New York City? Welcome on into This Week in MLS. Listen, ask and you shall receive. And at the time, it seemed like a really funny thing to do. And now that we're sitting here wearing these shirts,
Yours looks good.
I don't know, man.
I think that's just high fashion.
I don't know. This is jailbreak Calen.
It's a lot of helmet.
It's a lot of helmets, a lot of goatee, and it's also very orange, which seems appropriate.
My face, that's a sunburn actually from
I feel like
Houston
this might just be like a whole world of no.
Look, if you're ever feeling down in your day or you're going through a tough time, you got a case of the Wednesdays. Take a look at this. I mean, could you ever be?
Joyful.
This is like Disney. This makes Disney depressing.
Do you know what I love about this? This is when we were models. This was one of our model shots that we did a photo shoot. We were modeling the MLS All-Star jerseys, and they didn't ask us back.
This was not my modeling.
No, I feel like they did this on purpose because they know that I have an aversion to this Calen Carr variation here. But here it is, and I'm wearing a shirt full of Calen.
I wonder if they're like
eat your heart out, Jim Curtin.
I wonder if they are kind of like scratch and sniff, if there's a smell attached to it.
Too far. Gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
smells like helmet.
This is, at least two of us are enjoying the view.
How about this? Can we go pants next?
Oh!
No.
Whoa. Too much. All right, so yes, apologies to our viewers because you're going to have to sit and
deal with this.
Take this in.
Deal with
all
it.
episode.
Right.
But we're going to have some fun today, Calen Carr.
It's amazing.
As if we couldn't have more fun.
It's amazing I made it out of that situation.
It really is. You guys, this is like
that was a rough time.
It was a rough go for Calen for a while. Okay, we're going to play a little heads up. Do you know this game?
Yeah.
So where you put the card on the head and then you give each other clues and you try to guess it. Okay. So this is an MLS inspired game of heads up. It's been a while since I've played this, so might be a little rusty. Do you want to be the one to hold up the cards and I give you the clues first, or do you want me to?
I don't know.
How are you feeling?
Yeah. I'll hold up the cards and
I give you
me the clues.
Okay. So we're gonna have 60 seconds for each of us. We'll see who comes out on top here.
Should I cut the deck? I feel like I should cut the deck. You might have.
There you go.
Cheated.
Also, it's early, and so brain's not quite firing. So we gotta.
Yeah. Here we go.
Woo! All right. Drawing inspiration from my T-shirt.
Card number 1.
Oh, former coach of the Houston Dynamo, now coach of Montreal.
Oh, Wilmer Cabrera.
There you go.
Boom. Next up.
David Beckham's team coming into MLS next year.
Inter Miami
there
FC.
You go.
Next.
Pass.
Come on, Suze.
Just tied Joseph Martinez's record.
Carlos Vela.
There you go.
Yes. Oh, come on.
Oh, the trophy that you win at the end of the season when you
Supporter Shield.
Yes, thank you. Very good. Next weekend, next Sunday is
AT&T Decision Day. Decision Day presented by AT&T.
There you go. That's the one.
I never get that right. Okay. Here we go.
Sebastian Legette's nickname.
Du Bois.
Yeah. The other team that's coming into the league next year.
Nashville SC.
There you go.
The buzzer.
2, 1. Oh, crap. Sorry. You got 7.
Leagues Cup always. It's a tricky one.
You got 7.
I feel good about it.
It's great.
All right. Wow, that was a rush.
I know.
What was the one you passed on?
It's mostly because I can't say his name. Hwang Mbom.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like
Vancouver, center mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would have got that.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, it's Mbom Hwang.
Mbom Hwang.
Damn.
Which now I realize I didn't have to say his name, but I panicked. I saw it and I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce this. So I just went with pass, which was a cowardly move.
All right.
Admittedly. Okay.
You gotta beat 7. You gotta beat 7.
I feel good about this, but we'll do my best. All right.
I'll try and help you out.
Ready?
Oh, he center midfielder, captain, Philadelphia Union.
Ali Bedoya.
Yes. Next. The all-time goal king, MLS.
Chris Wondolowski.
Yes, I should have said took a shirt off.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah, this guy is very understated, modest, low-key.
Zlatan.
Yes. Similarly, his arch nemesis, the last guy's arch nemesis. He is genius brain. Went to my rival college.
Stanford. Bobby Warshaw.
Got it. Ah! Next.
Oh my God, that was
good. His understudy, the person who's learning from Bobby, works with us too.
Weeby. Doyle.
Yes.
Yes.
Next. Oh, Defender of the Year.
Oh, Aguilar.
Yes. Buzzer.
Did we get in?
Wow. Did we get it under the buzzer? Can we go to the judges on that? We're getting it 6. Sorry.
Okay.
I had a little fun with
That's all right. That's all right. I feel like you were the clues were, you were having a little too much fun with the clues. I could have had a couple more.
The Zlatan one was good.
That was fun though.
Yeah, well done.
I saw what you were doing. Yeah. So we're gonna get to our twin takeaways right now. Calen, do you wanna go first?
I would like to go second.
Okay,
actually.
So I will go first then.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna my twin takeaway is the New England Revolution, who were the final team in the East to clinch a playoff spot. They got a 2-0 win over NYCFC. Goals from Teal Bunbury, Gustavo Bo. I mean, and these guys have been just so great for them all season long.
Great goal by Bo.
That chip, just right, just
nice.
No,
That's
so
not
lovely.
Easy to do on turf either.
He has been outstanding. But the Revs are such a great story this year because the way it all started out wasn't so great. Was not so pretty under Brad Friedel. And then in May, they said farewell to him. They bring in Bruce Arena, and it's like the entire organization changed. There was like a mentality shift. And I talked to Teal Bunbury after the game, and he alluded to that and said that Bruce Arena kind of came in and changed the culture, and it felt more cohesive. It felt more like a team, and he was like, we're gonna make mistakes, but we're gonna be there for each other. Like it was just a real, sort of like come together moment. And since then, and he also pointed to the game against Colorado, where they were on the road and there was a bunch of weather delays and they kind of grinded out this win on the road, and he sort of pointed to that moment saying that's when he thought that the season sort of turned around for them. And for them to be in this position where they have clinched a postseason berth, looking at where they were back in April, early May, it's pretty remarkable. And now they know that they're going to have their backs against the wall in the playoffs. They're likely going to have to go on the road. They're going to, as it stands right now, they would have to go into Mercedes-Benz and play Atlanta and win on the road, which is not an easy thing to do. But you talked about on Matchday Central when you look at Carlos Heel and Teal Bunbury and Gustavo Bo and those weapons that they have up front. They're a team that could surprise people, and it's not out of the question that they could go on a little run.
Yeah, especially if they get a good matchup in the playoffs. To say they end up playing against, I think Atlanta United, they could actually, without Joseph Martinez, a team could pick them off maybe early in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Even with Alejandro Bedoya potentially out, with Philadelphia Union. It really is open. Outside of NYCFC right now, I think the Eastern Conference is pretty wide open. So if you're New England and you're in the playoffs now, you know that. You probably give yourselves a chance. I mean, after having so little expectation, you're playing a little bit with house money once you're in the playoffs at this point. And you know you're going to go on the road. They've been pretty good on the road throughout the second half, so able to grind out a result. And
they have surprised people, and they could continue to surprise people. Also, want to give a shout out to NYCFC, who clinched the top spot in the East despite the loss. But they are, they get that bye. They're going to play all their games at home. So
they didn't play a bunch of players too. They're missing some players. So resting up for the playoffs.
Good stuff. All right, that was my takeaway. Calen, how about you?
Wow, that was really good.
Thanks.
That was it had everything. It had whole storytelling. It had analysis, insight, personal interviews. I should have gone first.
It's the shirt.
It just wakes you up.
Just feeling inspired.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll go to the West, and it's all still to play for, coming down to Decision Day presented by AT&T.
Look at that.
Yes, I got that right. I learned that. I had it backwards on the heads up.
You got there.
But I think in the Western Conference right now, It's crazy because it really is coming down to this last day for these last 2 spots that are still open.
Yep.
So San Jose, I think, has lost 5 in a row. So they still have a chance somehow.
Yeah.
They're playing against Portland. I think that's probably the match of the weekend. Is that going to be on ESPN?
That's on ESPN.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yep.
Also plug that.
Yep.
And then you look at Portland, and every game for them is like a wild ride. Referee decisions, red cards. This going back and forth in Sporting Kansas City. And now they have a chance. I mean, still somehow. And then Dallas, also, you're just waiting for them to clinch. Then they go on the road, get
annihilated.
Yeah,
and Colorado's still in it.
And that brings me to my next point. Colorado Rapids. Everyone thought that they were just done and dusted. Our own Bobby Warshaw did make a video eulogizing them already. Meanwhile, they're still in the fight for the playoffs. If they win against LAFC on the road, which would be a tall task.
Yes.
But if they win, and then I believe if San Jose and Dallas lose,
then
they're in the playoffs.
Which it's crazy. I mean, in decision day,
Tim Howard keeps going.
Listen, this is what it's all about, you know. And then we've got all 12 games kicking off at the same time. I mean, you're just waiting for these results.
Speaking of AT&T, I heard Jimmy Conrad may be coming to.
That is 100% true.
And an MLS legend, Jimmy Conrad.
And if you guys, if you've seen the promos for our decision day coverage, everyone's there with their shiny new headshots, and then Jimmy Conrad is wearing a tuxedo. So,
who do you think out of this cast of characters in that headshot, who do you think was like best? If we were going to do a keeper of my heart, like who do you think would maybe win?
Excluding Jimmy in the tuxedo, because I know that was photoshopped in, you guys.
That didn't look real to you?
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and Charlie looks great too.
Doyle just looks thrilled.
Doyle looks like he wants to be anywhere else. Maybe he doesn't know what to do with his hands. You look like a
I saw the tweet from Bobby Boswell.
Bobby Boswell's tweet was amazing.
He's like, Charlie,
it was so
let
good.
one go.
Yep, that was great.
That was amazing.
He's a funny dude. Okay, so if you had, who do you think is going to be in and out in the West? Who do you think are going to clinch those final 2 spots? If you had to guess right now, I'm putting you on the spot.
I think Dallas is going to get in. They have one game at home in Frisco against Sporting Kansas City. And
I'm going to be
Roger Espinoza got a red card in the last match, so it's an undermanned Sporting side with not a lot to play for. So I'm picking Dallas in. Other than that, it's mayhem.
It's mayhem.
I mean, I think San Jose may find a way.
Really?
I think San Jose and Dallas. If I had to pick, that would probably be my 2. But I'm all for Colorado making this thing spicy.
Oh, absolutely. Here for that. Guys, our Decision Day coverage starts at 3 p.m. Eastern on MLSsoccer.com, the MLS app, Facebook, Twitter. We're doing a pregame show and then postgame show. I'm going to be on the road. I'm actually going to be in Dallas for that game against Kansas City. So that's going to be cool. But yeah, guys, tune in. Decision Day presented by AT&T. It's going to be great.
All right, next up, Susannah.
Time to.
You know what time it is.
Hit the button, baby. Woo! Okay, this is just amazing. This is one of the best things I've seen all season.
He's in on goal.
Kai
slips it past the goalkeeper into the open net. Kendrick.
This side-by-side is so good. Oh my God. Okay.
That is great.
You guys, this is incredible. So Kai Kamara scores in this game. And then he had posted earlier this video of his son doing this little somersault goal celebration, and then he did it, and it is
we were watching this here in the studio, and I remember I pulled up his Instagram. I was like, he stole that from Kendrick. That's Kendrick's celebration.
Calen, you completely called it. It was all you. But oh my God, when you watch it side by side, that is just darling. That's got to be. That's my favorite goal celebration.
I mean, what are the chances that this kid doesn't end up scoring a boatload of goals in MLS?
Wow. I mean, look at that pedigree. Look at that. Look at it.
Let's
the little run up. The little run up. Good control.
Both feet.
I know. Yes. I like
a little hop, and then it's celebration time.
I like how he leaves the hands up too at the end.
Well, then also too, you just gotta lay there and chill, you know? Kai got up a little too quick.
Oh, amazing. So yeah.
I'm all about.
Great. Did you see that?
You know, after the Boniek twins.
I know you needed a little.
I feel like
they're getting older now. You know. Yeah. They're out of the baby phase.
The Kamara babies. They're a great follow on Instagram.
They are. They are indeed. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to tune in to Decision Day presented by AT&T. Our Matchday Central coverage starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it.
Should we do a giveaway of these shirts?
I don't. Calen, who's going to want this?
I feel like somebody might wear this.
But
this would be cool.
That's also just a little creepy.
Okay.
I think. So, yeah.
Well, if you go online, you can Google this image and make it yourself. You can have Susannah cheerful every day.
You can get in the comments and ask us for it if you really want it.
I might turn this into a pillow.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to give this to Calen's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I think she would appreciate it. Oh my God. Well, now you just, okay. Well, there it is. There it is. And on that note, we're going to say farewell. Thank you so much for watching.
Go to bed. Take a nice little nap.